L'exercice qu'il peut faire aujourd'hui, c'est simulation, s'il y a un problème levé d'un bateau, ou bien, même côté avion aussi. Qui m'a pour capable empêcher dégâts, okay, et aussi empêcher casualty. À part l'accident qui est là, il y a aussi une attaque, il y a un pirate qui est attaqué. Ça aussi, nous pouvons counter chez eux en restant avec dans différentes associations internationales. Tout ça, c'est une institution internationale. Et là, c'est un travail qui va faire, donne coup de main, le pays entraîne, du monde dans le pays, pour nous capables de combattre ce problème qui peut lever là. Nous pouvons entraîner nos officiers et nous avons un bon résultat. L'année dernière, 65, tout le monde finit entraîné dans l'Australie. Cette année-ci, nous avons commencé. Maintenant, nous avons aujourd'hui fait une saute depuis là-bas, nous sommes posés, nous avons donné coup de main, nous pouvons bien très bonne chose.
The intention of the SAREX yesterday was to build on the training that had been previously provided by my colleagues from AMSA. It was to evaluate the existing procedures and coordination between your Aviation Rescue Coordination Centre and your Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre. We ran a simulated scenario where we had an exercise control centre set up. Out of the exercise, we simulated a merchant ship 30 miles south of the Mauritius mainland. It caught fire. The progression of the incident was persons made it into a lifeboat. There were multiple injuries as a result of the fire, and there were also missing people. On top of that, we layered on an aircraft emergency where there was smoke in the cockpit from a commercial aircraft coming from Australia to Mauritius. The outcome of the exercise was very good. We have identified some objectives and recommendations that we will be discussing today with all of your SAR authorities, but I believe personally that your SAR agencies would perform to a very good standard, and I believe that there is a very solid base on which to build further SAR capacity as we go forward.
We are very pleased that this program of cooperation, which was launched in 2015, has now delivered a significant degree of training for Mauritius personnel. This training has been delivered in Australia, in Mauritius, also in Singapore. Search and rescue is very much a regional concern. One never knows where a situation may arise. We have to have this very close collaboration between our countries. I think that the completion of this project will result definitely in long-term sustainability and in strengthened national search and rescue capacity for Mauritius, but also for the region.
There was a staff exchange whereby two officers, one from the civil aviation and one from the National Coast Guard, went for an exchange visit in Australia at the AMSA premises. This allowed them to get an idea of how the SAR operations are conducted and also the setup of a SAR organization. The SCCP program has also sponsored 3 persons, 2 from the civil aviation and 1 from the National Coast Guard, to follow a 7-week course in aeronautical search and rescue at the Singapore Aviation Academy. In January 2016, a first search and rescue exercise was conducted in Mauritius, and it allows to bring all participants of SAR organization to work together for the first SARES exercise. 25 officers were trained. In May 2016, an e-broadcast training was conducted by AMSA. This system allows for visibility and location and details of ships in the Mauritius search and rescue area. It also provides ability to communicate with ships through Inmarsat-C. A total of 15 participants from the National Coast Guard, Department of Civil Aviation, Shipping Division, Mauritius Radio Services, Mauritius Meteorological Services, National Disaster Reduction and Management Center, and Harbour Radio were trained. A third course was conducted from 26 September to 7 October.